We thank the Lord for giving you the eagerness to learn the Bible lessons daily. These programs are sent every day to help those who do not get the time to read the Bible systematically, as well as those who have already read the Bible several times yet desire to get reminded about the teachings of the Bible in a clear and deep way in English and Tamil languages. These programs are being sent in both audio and script formats every day to help us grow in the knowledge of God. Kindly continue to listen, read, and be benefited by these lessons daily. However, these programs should in no way be used to replace the Bible. These are being sent mainly to encourage and motivate you to read and to study your own Bibles regularly. God bless you all.
Learn the Bible series, program number 130, Bible Depths Notes, part 10, portion 1, pages 4 and 5, the book of 3 John. What was the effect of John sending his second epistle to the early church through that elect lady? Because John had asked the believers not to entertain the false preachers in their houses, the genuine preachers were also affected. People refused to accept them also into their houses. 3 John verse 10. Demetrius was a genuine preacher, but he was also rejected by the believers of the church led by Gaius. So John writes this epistle to Gaius as a recommendation letter for Demetrius and his team to be accepted by Gaius and to be cared for by his church believers affectionately. John writes that he had already written about this to the church, but it had been rejected by one Diotrephes who wanted to place himself above Gaius. Not only that, he had excommunicated the believers who desired to entertain Demetrius and his team in their houses also. So John requests Gaius to receive them happily and to look after them well. 3 John verse 2. This verse has been misinterpreted by several preachers all over the world without giving attention to its overall context of the entire Bible. What is meant by the prospering of the soul of a believer? According to the Bible scholars, the soul of a man is the center of activity of a man in his thoughts system, likes and dislikes system, and feelings and emotions system. So how can a believer prosper in his soul? By getting his thoughts filled up always with how he can please God. Philippians 4:8. Secondly, by making his likes and dislikes in this life 100% the same as the likes and dislikes of God. Thirdly, by showing the feelings of love and not hatred on others around him, and revealing emotions like joy and not anger on them. John knew that Gaius was a person who had prospered in his soul in the 3 aspects as mentioned above, and that was why he should prosper also with the other blessings in life like health, wealth and success, etc. So how does this verse apply to a believer? He must first prosper in his soul, and then he will be blessed also with all other blessings of this world by God. It is as simple as that, but it is twisted and taught by most preachers around the world. They conveniently omit mentioning that there is a precondition for the believers to get blessed in their worldly lives. What is that precondition? A believer must get blessed first of all in his soul. God willing, we shall learn the book of Jude in our next program. God bless you all.